She stopped her wedding. Then her phone vibrated. Amara's fingers tightened around the phone. Her mother was still crying behind her. Daniel stood frozen at the altar. The truth had already shattered enough lives, so who would dare send another message? She opened it. Unknown number. You stopped the wedding, but you didn't stop the lie. Amara's chest tightened. Another message followed immediately. Your mother told you half the truth. Her legs felt weak. She turned slowly, this time not in fear, but anger, and scanned the church. At the far back row, an elderly man stood up. The guests murmured. He walked forward with a limp, leaning on a cane, eyes locked on Amara's mother. Tell her the rest, he said quietly. Amara's mother froze. Who is that? Amara asked. The man stopped beside the altar. I'm the man who adopted Daniel, and the man who was paid to keep a secret. The church erupted. What secret? Amara demanded. He took a shaky breath. Daniel was adopted, yes, but not the day he was born. He turned to Amara's mother. You came back 3 years later and sold him. A gasp ripped through the room. Amara's mother collapsed into a chair. I had no choice, she sobbed. I was threatened. They said they'd ruin us all. Daniel staggered backward. So my whole life was a transaction? The man nodded. And someone has been watching ever since, making sure the truth never surfaced. Amara's phone buzzed again. Unknown number. If you want the full truth, don't go home tonight. Amara looked up slowly. This wasn't about the wedding anymore. This was about a past that refused to stay buried. She lifted her head, wiped her tears, and said quietly, Then it's time the truth comes out. She walked out of the church, and this time, she wasn't running. Follow for episode 4. Subscribe because the truth isn't finished. Episode 4 drops tonight. Don't miss it.